Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Not to another episode of this shit, though. I'm playing this for about 3 days, free to play. Um, I'm just trying to get on a leaderboard here. One that's down here, and you can see my stats aren't very good right now, but I just wanted to give some advice, tips, and tricks. I will eventually get on this leaderboard because I have no life. I'm going to give some tips and tricks for those that are having a hard time. You see, there's some people that stay here. There's actually only one person. Oh, no. Okay, there's this guy too. Well, just look away from the screen real quick. All right. So basically, I want to give some tips and tricks on how to do this thing faster. Because when the first time I did this round, it took forever. My main account had about 1 trillion on everything, but it was a pain. I did not know what I was doing. We'll say that. Now that I do, give you guys some tips and tricks. So here we go. First off, you're going to put in all of the codes for the game. So you go to settings, scroll down here, and it's button right there. It's hidden, and that'll let you put in a code and press enter. The codes will be in the description. You can pause the video as to where I clicked to put in the codes. But you get about 10,000 tokens from that. It's not like a lot late game, but early on that can really help you, because that's how I got my my body toughness. That's why it's double, but the psychic one, because I didn't have to pay for like the first few upgrades. So yeah, it is actually very helpful. Also, try to do multiple things at once, right? The only thing you can't really do at the same time is probably fist strength later on, but at the beginning here, for movement speed, jump force, that quest, either one, you should just do this, right? Just do this, and you get all three, right? Or what you can do, and this is a crazy thing, I'm going to fly over. You go over to this training area over here. This is the first body toughness one. And you can go to this pool right here. And still, okay, that doesn't work. That actually doesn't. That used to work. I swear that used to work. Ignore me. But what you can do with body toughness is you can go in these pools and train psychic at the same time, or movement speed and fist and body. So you get 3 of these like this, or psychic and body. I usually do psychic and body because psychic, you have to sit down, pain in the ass. No one likes doing it until you can fly. You can fly, it's a little bit better. But overall, it's kind of a pain, right? So tip number 3, with body toughness, go into areas that you don't think you should be able to go into. So I got 1 trillion body toughness right now. Watch this. This one, it says requires 100 billion. This one says it requires 10 trillion, right? Now watch this. I'm at 1 trillion, so I technically should not be able to use this pool. But look. 1, 2. I can take 2 hits from it, and that is really good. And that's how I've been doing my body toughness. You don't actually have to have it. You just have to have about 5 times more than the last one, and you can start taking damage to the next one. So for body toughness, that's really helpful. And how to get on these leaderboards. You see this guy has 2 QI body toughness, which I don't know. He must be hacking. I don't know how he did it. But I'm on here. Right. Where am I? Right there. Crazy dog. That's me. I'm also Imprisoned Raven. I'm also Square Flip. I'm also 1x Counter. I'm also I may be Shadow. So I have a lot of accounts that are on these leaderboards. And also, there's one on here. Which one is it? Oh, Kiflon 22. Yep, that's me too. So I have a lot of accounts that are in these leaderboards. So I know what I'm talking about, guys. Anyway, getting onto the video. So tip number 1, make sure to do the codes. You go to settings. It's gonna start you at the top. You want to scroll down, and then you want to click right here. Click it, and the codes will be in the description. You just want to type them out. It doesn't show it. It's really weird. And then you press enter, and it'll give you some tokens. I already did it, so I didn't get any tokens from it. But if you're new, you will get some tokens from it. So tip number 2, you want to train multiple things at the same time. So basically what you want to do is you want to come over to the rock when you're doing fish strength at first, and you want to do all 3 of these, right? Jump force is probably the most annoying one to get out of all of them because you got to jump, and jumping it limits you, you know. So you might as well get it out of the way if you can. Also, you could do multiple things at once over here, and you could do like psychic and body, for example. It is very helpful, very, very helpful. And tip number 3 is to get on these leaderboards because you actually get bonuses. So I am on the leaderboard right here. Hollowed Icy, that's me. Ribay Man, that's me. Q-Mid, and where am I on there? Q-Mid again, that's me. And then on this leaderboard, Lord X Noah. So I want to get on these leaderboards because they actually give you bonuses. So what they do is they make it so that you get 75% more tokens on average. So what I'm trying to do with this account is get 75% more tokens. And what you guys don't know is that through families, if you just click member 7 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, WASD spacebar, and then Alt, you can actually donate tokens. You'll get a pop-up. It doesn't show because I'm just sharing my game. But you'll get a pop-up on another monitor that says donate tokens to. What you do is you get these token bonuses by being in the leaderboard, and you send tokens to your main account. So that's why I have so many on the leaderboards. And I'm going to invest them in this account, I think, or my main account that's already much better. I'm not sure which one yet. We'll find out. So that's tip 3. Now, tip 4 is you can actually use these trees. If you punch them and walk forward and jump like this, see how you just glitched a little bit? Watch. Let me show you again. You go up to these trees, you punch them, and you jump, and then you jump again. You see how I'm glitched? Watch this. You can't do this unless you do that. Watch this. You can't. Just watch. Like you see? I'm punching in the air like this. How am I swimming like that? I don't know. But this is the only way to get onto the map is by doing that. And after you're under the map, what you want to do is go under here and run through. Oh, that's the wrong grass block, I think. Here, one sec. And they must have patched that. But yeah, basically if you ran through that grass block, you would find nothing. Please uninstall this game. Don't play it. It's addicting. It's not fun. And my orb is still red. Quit now while you have the chance. This video is a warning.